Hello there, and a very warm welcome to you. I am so happy you decided to spend some time with us today. Imagine we are sitting together in a cozy living room with a warm cup of tea, just chatting about our lives. My name is Jane, and my goal is to make your English journey feel like a walk in the park. Simple, peaceful, and rewarding. And I'm Jessica. I am so glad to be back here with Jane and with all of you. It really feels like we are becoming a little family, doesn't it? It truly does, Jessica. And if you're enjoying being part of this family, please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and click the like icon. When you subscribe, it's like joining our circle, and it helps other students find this home too. We want to grow this community so we can all support each other. Yes! And if you hit the bell icon, you'll be the first to know when we have a new conversation ready for you. Today we are talking about daily life. We are going to go slow so you can really feel the words. Let's start at the very beginning, the quiet magic of the morning. I wake up at 6 a.m. I don't jump out of bed. I just lie there for a moment. I listen to the silence. I feel the soft blankets. Then, I take a long, deep breath. Jessica, how do you start your morning? My morning is a bit louder. My alarm clock starts ringing at 7 a.m. It goes beep, beep, beep. I reach out my hand and I tap the phone to stop the noise. I rub my eyes. I stretch my arms high above my head. Then, I finally put my feet on the floor. It's a bit cold, but it tells me the day has started. That is a wonderful image. Let's practice those morning moments together. I will say the sentence, and I want you to say it back to me. Don't be shy. Speak out loud. I wake up early in the morning. I hear the sound of my alarm clock. I stretch my body in bed. I get out of bed slowly. Once I am up, I walk to the bathroom. I splash some water on my face. It feels so refreshing. I grab my toothbrush. I put a small amount of toothpaste on it. I brush my teeth, up and down, left and right. Then, I step into a warm shower. The water feels like a hug. Jessica, do you have a favorite soap or shampoo? I do! I love soap that smells like lavender. It makes the whole bathroom smell like a garden. I wash my hair and I rinse it with clear water. When I am finished, I wrap myself in a big fluffy towel. I feel so clean and ready. Let's practice our bathroom words. Repeat after us. I wash my face with cool water. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. I take a warm, relaxing shower. I dry my skin with a soft towel. Now I go to my closet. This is where I decide who I want to be today. I choose a clean shirt. I pick out my favorite pair of trousers. I put on my socks, one by one. Then I tie my shoelaces. Jessica, do you spend a lot of time getting dressed? Not too much. I like to be comfortable. I put on a simple dress or maybe a sweater if it's chilly. I look at myself in the mirror and I give myself a little smile. It's important to be kind to yourself. I love that, Jessica. Now, before we move to the kitchen, I want to check in with our listeners. Are you following along? If you are, thank you for being here. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do it now. It helps us keep the lights on here at the podcast. Now, let's talk about food. Breakfast time! I walk to the kitchen. I hear the refrigerator humming. I take out the eggs and the butter. I put a slice of bread in the toaster. I wait for the pop. Then, I spread some strawberry jam on my toast. That sounds delicious. I prefer tea. I boil the water in the kettle. I listen to the whistle. Whee! I pour the hot water into my favorite blue mug. I add a little honey. I sit at the table and I eat quietly. It's a peaceful start. Let's practice. I get dressed in my bedroom. I make a slice of toast for breakfast. I drink a hot mug of tea with honey. I sit at the table to eat. Now it's time to leave the house. This can be a busy part of the day. I look for my keys, I look for my bag, I put on my coat, I walk out the door, and I turn the key in the lock. Click. I walk to the bus stop at the end of the street. I see my neighbors. We say good morning to each other. Jessica, how do you get to work? I take the bus too. I like to sit near the window. I watch the city wake up. I see the shops opening their doors. I see the children walking to school with their backpacks. I use this time to listen to music or just think about my goals. Let's practice the travel words. Repeat after me. I lock my front door before I leave. I wait for the bus at the stop. I see my neighbors on the street. I look out the window of the bus. Now we arrive at work or school. I walk into the building. I say hello to the people I see. I go to my desk. I put my bag down. I turn on my computer. I wait for the screen to light up. Then I start my tasks. I type on the keyboard. I use the mouse. Jessica, what is the best part of your workday? I like talking to people. Sometimes I have a meeting. We sit together and share ideas. I listen carefully. I write notes in my notebook with my black pen. It feels good to be productive and help my team. Being productive is a great feeling. Let's practice our work words. I turn on my computer at my desk. I type messages on the keyboard. I write notes in my notebook. I talk to my coworkers in a meeting. At noon, my stomach starts to growl. It's time for lunch. I open my lunchbox. Today, I have a sandwich and a red apple. I go to the break room. I sit with my friend. We talk about our families. We laugh at a funny story. It's a nice rest for my brain. Jessica, do you ever eat outside? Yes! If the sun is out, I go to the park across the street. I sit on a bench, I eat my rice and vegetables, I watch the birds. It makes the afternoon feel much better. After lunch, I go back to work. I stay focused until 5 p.m. Let's practice lunch and afternoon words. I am hungry at 12 o'clock. I eat my lunch in the break room. I take a rest from my work. I finish my work at 5 p.m. When the clock strikes 5, I pack my things. I say, "See you tomorrow," and I walk out. Sometimes I go to the grocery store. I need to buy milk or maybe some pasta. I walk through the aisles. I put the items in my basket. I pay the cashier and I say, "Have a nice evening." Jessica, do you like shopping for food? I do! I like looking at all the fresh vegetables. I buy carrots and onions. Then I walk home. My bags feel a little heavy, but that's okay. When I arrive home, I feel so happy to be back in my own space. Let's practice the trip home. I leave the office at 5 o'clock. I buy groceries at the supermarket. I pay for my food at the counter. I feel happy when I arrive home. Now we are back in our homely space. I take off my coat. I put my keys in a small bowl. I change into my comfortable house clothes. Then I start to cook dinner. I chop the vegetables on a wooden board. I hear the water boiling in the pot. The house starts to smell like delicious soup. Jessica, what is your favorite dinner to cook? I love making pasta with tomato sauce. It's simple and warm. I set the table. I put out the plates and the forks. I sit down with my family. We put our phones away. We look at each other and we talk. We share the best parts of our day. That is the best part of being home. Let's practice. I change into my comfortable clothes. I cook a warm meal for dinner. I set the table with plates and forks. I talk with my family about my day. After dinner, I feel a bit tired, but very content. I wash the dishes. I dry them and put them away. Then I go to the living room. I sit on the soft sofa. I turn on the lamp. I read a book or I watch a little bit of TV. It's my time to relax. Jessica, do you use your phone at night? Just a little bit. I check my messages. I see a photo from a friend. I send a heart emoji. Then I put my phone away. I want my mind to be quiet before I sleep. That's a very healthy habit. Let's practice our evening relaxation words. I wash the dishes after dinner. I sit on the sofa to relax. I read a book by the lamp. I check my phone for messages. Finally, the day comes to an end. The moon is up. The stars are shining. I go to the bathroom one last time. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I put on my pajamas. I climb into bed. I pull the blankets up to my chin. I feel safe and warm. Jessica, do you sleep right away? Usually, yes. I turn off the light. The room is dark. I close my eyes. I think about one good thing that happened today. Then, I fall asleep. Let's practice the end of our day. I put on my pajamas at night. I climb into my warm bed. I turn off the light in my room. I fall asleep and I dream. We have walked through a whole day together. I hope this made you feel more confident and a little more at home with your English. If you've stayed with us this long, you are an amazing student. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to our family here. We want to see you again tomorrow. And don't forget to like the video and leave us a comment. Tell us, what is your favorite part of the day? Is it the morning coffee or the evening rest? We want to hear from you. Thank you for your heart and your time today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember that you are doing a great job. We are so proud of you. Goodbye for now. Goodbye, everyone. See you soon. Ha ha ha.